Hello and welcome to the third and final round of the 2024 Atlantic Beach Classic on the epson-tour, the road to the LPGA. I'm Diane Knox-Bayless, and it is absolutely fantastic to be here with you today on GK Live TV. And we will be bringing you live coverage of holes 16, 17, and 18 today. Having a look at this absolutely gorgeous course, Atlantic Beach Country Club, for the inaugural Atlantic Beach Classic. We have got a day ahead of us today. This leaderboard has been changing constantly, and we will go into that after bearing in mind day one, we had two at 8 under par. Now our leader stands at 6 under. So that definitely paints a picture of how things have been. Karen Chung and Jessica Porvasnik at 6 under par right now. They're both 2 under through 8. Now, we'll talk about the scores in a little while and the reasons why they are fluctuating so much. But as you can see, the weather here in Atlantic Beach near Jacksonville in Florida is beautiful today. We have had pretty much every weather condition you can think of. The first round, it was gorgeous, very much like today, but there was no wind. It was like 75 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. Then things drastically changed for round two. And yesterday morning, we had rain, we had wind, we had cold temperatures. The wind was changing direction, it was swirling. We were actually joined by Daniela Jacobelli, who's in the field this week, and she said it was brutal carnage. So there you go. That it definitely kind of calmed down and improved for the end of the second round yesterday. But today we had the rain in the morning, so hopefully things are going to be a lot better as the afternoon progresses. And you can see the 18th at green right now. It's going to be the scene of some exciting action as these girls come down the stretch, and somebody is going to be trying to take the title of the 2024 Atlantic Beach Classic. Now, this 18th hole is a par 5. We have a front pin today, and with the wind blowing, I mean, you can have a look at the flag right now. Over to the, well, what is the left of the flag? It's water, and that's where the wind is blowing. So it's scary enough as it is coming into the screen, but yeah, it's going to be gettable today. We're going to see a lot of the girls on the green in two. We've already seen quite a few eagles here. And where the pin is today is kind of the landing area that we were checking out yesterday. Now this is the tee, sorry, on 17. You can just see how spectacular the weather is today and how great this course is looking. They've actually moved the tees up on 17 today. So we're going to see a drivable par 4. So, hey, we're going to see eagle chances on 17 and 18. Definite birdie chances. We're going to see an abundance of birdies over the course of our 3-hour broadcast. But yeah, this is what I mean. Even though this leaderboard is it's tightly packed at the top, we will see what's going to happen down the stretch. When we first came on air, like what, 5 minutes ago, I said we had 2 tied at the top. Now we have 4 tied at the top on 6 under par. So this is what I mean. Things are jam packed, and these scoring holes are going to be pivotal and very dramatic coming down the stretch as our girls chase for that title. Having a look at the tee on 18 here. And she doesn't like that one. Brooke Matthews on the tee, signaling out to the right. So we have our spotters on 18 fairway who are going to find the ball. Brooke just came off an eagle on 17. And we're going to see her re-tee here and hit a provisional. Now, actually, over far right is where you want to be if you're going to miss here, because far left is wet. the 10th fairway is far right. And we actually saw quite a few people playing down the 10th fairway yesterday, not on purpose, but they were certainly able to play. So Brooks provisional off the 18th tee. And hopefully she's a bit happier with that. Brooke Matthews playing alongside Kathleen Scavo and Miranda Wang. Kathleen on the tee now. She was +3 entering the day today. What a gorgeous view from this tee box. So Kathleen Scavo. And they are on the move, heading down the fairway on 18. Obviously, we're going to be keeping an eye to see if we can find Brooke Matthews' first tee shot. But she did hit her provisional. All three starting on +3, which was the cut. The cut was moving all day yesterday. And for a while, we were at +1, +2, back to +1, +2, back to +1. But +3 was the cut in the end. Actually, I say yesterday, it wasn't finalized until this morning because play was suspended last night due to darkness. The green on 17.
Samantha.
And this is
group 22.
This is Samantha Vaudry on the green right now.
I've got Samantha Vaudry and Kira Fucheron.
It's Samantha Vaudry and Kira Fucheron out in a twosome and making the cut on the number. So the green on 17. Should give this chip a bit of thought.
Samantha. Second.
So the second shot for Samantha Vaudry on 17. Remember, this is a par 4. And with the tees being moved up today, very drivable for the field. This is an eagle chip for Samantha, but she will be left with a birdie putt. So Kira from the greenside bunker for her second shot. So this was our first group out this morning, now on 17 after starting their day on the 10th. Okay, so both players going to have a putt for birdie here on the 17th. Atlantic Beach Country Club really showing off today in this weather. This course is beautiful, and the members here have just been so excited to welcome the epson-tour. A lot of the players are actually being hosted by members staying in their houses. And with the weather today, with that rain passing through this morning, there's a lot of people out here. So looking at Kira on 17, her ball actually from the bunker went right through the green. And she's going to be faced with another chip for her third shot. She is moving pretty far down that bank there. So this would be for birdie. And Kira will be left with a putt for par. So Kira not having a great day. She's 6 over through 7 plus 9 total for the tournament now. And Samantha Vaudry, her playing partner, 1 under through 7 and +2 for the tournament.
No.
She will have her birdie putt coming up here, but it looks like Kira is going to be putting first. So this is Kira Futuron. This is going to be her par putt. She's giving this a lot of attention. As I said, not a great day for Kira, who's 6 over through 7 holes. So she doesn't want to drop another. So this is for her par on 17. And a tough hole for Kira on a very scoreable hole here at Atlantic Beach Country Club. That puts her at 10 over par for the tournament. So Samantha Vaudry with a bit of a wait for her birdie putt here. A much better day for Samantha so far. She's 1 under through 7. This to get her to 2 under on her day. Over the ball, touching the putter head. She's in position, comfortable. And a great birdie for Samantha Vaudry here on the 17th to get her to 1 over for the tournament. So heading back to the 18th fairway, Miranda Wang, Kathleen Scavo, and Brooke Matthews waiting to hit their second shots on this par 5. The group on the 18th green are just tidying up here. So the fact that they're waiting means that with that helping wind, they'll be going for this green in 2. This is the famous 1966 Jack Nicklaus Albatross hole. So from the middle of the 18th fairway, Miranda Wang hitting her second shot. And in position. There, great swing from the middle of the fairway for Miranda Wang. And she ends up, oh, it was just a little long. Now, yesterday, where the pin is, it's kind of like a bowl. Hopefully, you can see the undulation there. But yesterday, we had a back left pin, and that bowl where the pin is today is kind of the desirable landing area. So today, especially, Kathleen Scavo playing her second shot here. Yesterday, because of all that rain, the greens were soft and definitely slower yesterday. We've got much faster greens today. Miranda's caddy. We have to position ourselves around him. Sorry, Kathleen's caddy. There we go. And there we go. That is a nice shot. My goodness. Setting up for eagle here on 18. That was, oh my gosh, getting better and better. What a fantastic shot there. And then Brooke Matthews from the waist area cart path. So we saw her. She did hit a provisional, but found her first ball. So this is her second shot. And through the trees. And she has. We're just awaiting confirmation that Brooke definitely did find her first ball there. But she laid up just shy of the green. But she's in the fairway, good position. So as the group approaches the 18th green, the tee on 16. And here's Samantha Vaudry after coming off that birdie. And you can see the tee shot here is very narrow. It's an intimidating tee shot here. And there we go. One hand off the club. And we'll have a look to see where her ball ended up. Sorry, I said this was Samantha Vaudry's group. This is not on 16. So the 18th green here, we have two on the green. Well, actually, sorry, we've got one fantastic eagle opportunity, one over the green, and then we saw Brooke Matthews lay up short. Miranda Wang there, whose ball ran through the green. Brooke Matthews going to be going first. And we can see Brooke, who laid up after getting in a little bit of trouble off the tee. If you're going to hit a wayward tee shot, then the par 5 would be the one to do it on, though. So this is the third shot for Brooke Matthews. Nice little chip. And she's using that slope to try and get the ball to come back, but it's going the other way. So just a little too much on that. Brooke's going to be disappointed with that effort. Miranda Wang from the back of the green in the sand. So this is her third shot. It's a difficult shot. You can see the undulation on the green. She has to get this. Well, it's pretty much all downhill, but it's going to be really speedy as her ball approaches the hole. Leaving that flagstick in. And Brooke marking her ball there. So Miranda Wang from the bunker at the back of the green. Let's see what she can do with this one. This is going to be very quick. And she's looking for that to go. Didn't quite hit the downslope of that ridge to get the ball closer to the hole. So Miranda still with a birdie putt. And Kathleen Scavo going to be playing last in this group, bearing in mind she only has a few feet for her eagle. Looks like Brooke Matthews and Kathleen Scavo just repairing some pitch marks on the green. And it looks like Miranda Wang is going to be up next. So Miranda doing aim point on the green for this birdie attempt on 18. And you'll see that some of the girls out there have caddies today, some don't. But Miranda's caddy has been pacing around the green to help her with her read. Miranda takes another walk up towards the hole to see what this ball's going to do. Okay, Miranda Wang over the ball. Birdie attempt for her here. Oh, and she backs off again. I tell you that we're sitting behind 18 green and I have a tent, but I can feel the wind. The wind is definitely strong on this green right now. And it has been putting them wrong a little bit. Difficult to read today. Miranda takes the putter back, and this is her birdie attempt. And we're looking for it to turn down the hill. She did not play enough break on that putt. It's probably the most difficult part of the green to be on with this pin today. To the green on 17. We have a birdie attempt here on 17. And for birdie on 17. And back to the green on 18 here. Miranda Wang here for her par. And Miranda really going to take her time over this putt because she was over the green in 2 here on this drivable, well, on into par 5, a reachable par 5, I should say. So Miranda will be extremely disappointed if she doesn't save par on this hole. This is a real scoring opportunity today. And Miranda has been a good day. She's 1 under through 8, +2 for the tournament. Hello there. Just saying hello to some fans who are standing to cheer on the action here on the 18 green. So Miranda with her par attempt. And we will be willing this ball in the hole. Takes the putter back, and lovely, fantastic par save for Miranda Wang here on the 18th hole. And she will be making the turn at 1 under for the day, 2 over for the tournament. She's getting some big thumbs up from behind the green here on 18. So this is the exciting putt. Kathleen Scavo with her eagle attempt here on this par 5. So Kathleen with a tremendous second shot into this green, and she's having a rough day. 5 over through 8. So this eagle would be huge, and she misses on the low side, but taps in for birdie. So birdie for Kathleen Scavo on 18, and that gets her to 7 over for the tournament. And then Brooke Matthews, who got in trouble off the tee. And this is her par putt here on 18. Nice and quick, and she makes par and tidies up unscathed on this par 5. So from the fairway on 18, Samantha and Kira Fitzgerald. And here's from the middle of 18 fairway. Those bunkers you want to avoid, but man, this hole looks great. A lot of danger up beside this green, that's for sure. And she comes up just short of the green. Looks like she could be in the sand down there. And then Samantha Vaudry, her second shot on the par 5 18th. And Samantha takes the club back, and she's leaning a little bit, but it looks good. It's going to get a nice roll onto the green, and Samantha safely on the green in 2 here. She's going to have a nice uphill putt to slightly uphill putt for her eagle attempt here. So Samantha has been having a pretty good day out here. She's 2 under through 8, plus 1 for the tournament. As they make their way up towards the 18th green, we will check in with them shortly to see what they can do on this scoreable hole. You can see that wind really blowing the flag towards the water. So the green on 17. Now 17 is the tee that we moved up. This is a drivable par 4 today. And in this group, we have Amelia Garvey, Crystal Wang, and Tristan Stassi.
We've got
Now they all teed off on
Amelia
the first hole
Garvey
today.
is over behind the 10th green.
All at level
shot.
par.
Over by the stake that says 13. She's right over there.
Amelia's tee shot was a little wayward. She's hitting her second over by the 10th green. Having a look at this leaderboard quickly, Jessica Porvasnik has pulled away, and she now has a 2-shot lead at 7 under par, 3 under through 10 holes. They've made the turn, so we will be closely watching this group, tightly packed group of names at the top of the leaderboard. So looking at the green here on 17. This is Crystal Wang and Tristan Stassi on the 17th green. Crystal 2 over
This is
for
Crystal
the day,
Wang,
2 over for the
second shot.
tournament with 2 holes to play. This is Crystal hitting her second shot on 17. Nice to see. Be lovely to see a chip in eagle for Crystal here. Get her back to level par. Let's have a look. And she's going to have a short birdie putt here on 17.
So this will be Stassi.
And then Tristan Stassi here.
She's going to walk up and take a look.
So Tristan started her day on level par. And she's 1 over through 16, 1 over for the tournament, obviously. But again, great scoring chance on these 2 holes coming in. Okay, so Tristan Stassi here, chipping just from the front of the green. This will be her second
shot for
shot.
Stassi.
And her eagle attempt, very, very similar to the shot we just saw from Crystal Wang, but she really hit that one. So she's going to have a longer birdie chance
So
here.
Amelia Garvey down in the bunker.
And then Amelia Garvey, this is her third after getting in a bit of trouble off the tee on 17 from the bunker green side here. And Amelia Garvey looking for that one to travel. And that's going to be a really difficult par putt for Amelia. Parting this hole has to feel like you're really taking a step backwards. Not a great day for Amelia, who's 7 over through 16. And after starting at level par, tough to climb down that leaderboard for Amelia today. So sticking with this group on 17. So
Amelia Garvey is still away.
Amelia Garvey is still away with her long par putt here on 17. As I said, tough day for Amelia, 7 over. She opened with a 68 in this tournament. We'll come back to 17 green shortly, but we're going to switch to 18 right now. And this is Mariajo Uribe from Colombia. And her second shot, she is 4 under for the day and making a real charge up this leaderboard. Her final hole after starting the day at level par, Mariajo Uribe standing in the middle of 18 fairway right now. She is 4 under on her round as she plays her final hole, and she's on the green. It's rolling the wrong way towards the back left portion of this green, so she is going to have a tricky putt. She's going to have these greens are already fast. She's going to have a speedy putt. But there we go. That's a difficult stance from the 18th fairway, and that's a definite layup. So we're going to see Uribe with an eagle putt to potentially get to 6 under par, which would be one off the lead. So on the tee, on 17 right now, Madison Young, Eureka Tanida, and Julia Johnson. And Julia's going to be hitting first. As we said, 17 drivable par 4 today, so they are hanging back on this tee. Did you hear that behind me? We just had a nice approach on 18. And we will get to 18 green in just a minute. We're on the 17th tee right now. Julia Johnson is going to be teeing off first. Still waiting for the action to clear on the 17th green right now. Jessica Porvasnik is still leading the way at 7 under par. Jessica with a 2-stroke lead over 6 players at 5 under. So a real backlog just behind Jessica right now. So the green on 18, and we saw Mariajo Uribe. Also Jenny Bay in this group, and Zhu Yi Chang. So we have an approach coming in here right now, and she is not going to be happy with that one. That was long and right. So the 18th green, but we'll be back with the action shortly. How exciting. This is the 2024 Atlantic Beach Classic on the epson-tour, the road to the LPGA. It's the final round. I'm Diane Knox Bayliss, and today we're going to crown a champion for the inaugural Atlantic Beach Classic here at Atlantic Beach Country Club. It's a beautiful day. The wind is blowing though, but after the rain we saw yesterday, nobody is complaining about the conditions today, let me tell you. So looking at the 18th green right now, this is a par 5, this closing hole, and today with the wind and with the tees, we're seeing a lot of eagle attempts here. So most of the field getting on this green in 2. And in the pink pants, you see Mariajo Uribe, and she is 4 under with an eagle putt from the back of the green. But nonetheless, she is in a fantastic position to potentially get into, well, either that pack that we have on the leaderboard at 5 under, or she could put herself one off the lead if this goes in. So you can't really see her right now on 18. She's just off screen. But you'll see her pink pants. There you go. So she has a long eagle attempt here. But at 4 under par total, this could get her to 6 under and only 1 off the lead if this ball drops. The crowd here will go crazy if this goes in the hole. And is it going to miss a good line? Almost. So that ball runs away a little bit. And she's still got a testy putt for birdie here on the 18th green. So she's got this putt eventually to get to 5 under and she would join that pack of 6 players that we have at 5 under par. Jessica Porvasnik at 7 under is our leader. She has a 1 stroke lead over Sydney Clanton, who is 1 under through 10 and 6 under for the tournament. Okay, so this is Chang. And I said this earlier, the toughest part of this green to be on. That is a very hard putt to read, and it's so quick. I mean, you saw how much that ball just got away from her. So Chang gonna have another testy putt here on 18. And Jenny Bay, who laid up. So this is her birdie attempt on 18. Jenny Bay, ball is rolling towards the pin. And that's going to come up short for Bay. So she will have a par attempt, whereas the other two have their birdie chances coming up in just a second. So we'll be paying close attention to Uribe, who will have her birdie to get to 5 under, and she will be in the clubhouse at 5 under par. Considering on day one we had 2 at 8 under, the scores have been going backwards. It's no surprise given the weather yesterday. Yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon, very tough scoring conditions out here as well. And Lauren Stevenson, who was our leader after an opening 63, shot 71 yesterday and had a 1 stroke lead at the start of the day, but she is 5 over through 9 and 3 under for the tournament now. So Lauren, after her extremely hot start, is going to have to make a run and really turn it around if she wants to climb that leaderboard and get back to where she started the day. So Uribe is going to be next. She's just walking around the green right now, checking her line. This is no gimme birdie. And she knows that she's been having a hot day and what's at stake right now. It would be very nice to be in the clubhouse at 5 under par. So she is giving this a lot of care and attention, backing off the ball again here on the 18th green. Everyone in this group with caddies. A busy green, but there we go. We have a clear shot of the hole and of Uribe. So this is for birdie on her final hole, and she gets it with a fist pump in the clubhouse at 5 under par. Mariajo Uribe from Colombia, and she is only 2 shots off the lead as she finishes her tournament. I love it. Celebration with the caddy for a fantastic day, and she really made some moves after beginning her day at level par. And Chang there with her birdie on 18, and she gives us a nice little wave. And then we And we are back. I am here. Hello, hello. Yes. Yep. Hello and welcome to the final round of the 2024 Atlantic Beach Classic. You are watching here on GK Live TV, and I'm Diane Knox Bayliss. I am sorry for our slight little technical difficulty there, but we are back and we are bringing you coverage from 16, 17, and 18 here in the final round as we have such a tightly packed leaderboard right now. Oh my gosh, it is unbelievable. Jessica Porvasnik, she just bogeyed to get back to 6 under par, and she is tied at the top alongside Sydney Clanton and Kim Kaufman. Then 1 stroke back, we have Mariajo Uribe, who we just saw finish on 18 with a birdie. Kendra Dalton, Marissa Steele, Brianna Chacon, Hannah Levy Armour, who we watched yesterday for a while on the coverage, all at 5 under par. So we are going to check in with the 17th tee right now. And on the tee, we have Amelia Lewis, Ashley Lau, and Laura Wern. Now, this hole today is a drivable par four, and Amelia Lewis is a Jacksonville local, so she has a lot of support up here. Just having a look down the fairway for Amelia there, and she is going to be hitting first. She's level through 15, 1 under total. Oh, Amelia might not be hitting first. Ashley Lau from Malaysia, teeing off on 17. She's going to be first to hit. And Ashley started her day on even par. Not having a great day, 4 over for Ashley. After shooting 69 yesterday, which was a great improvement from her 73 in the opening round. So this is a drivable par four on 17 today. Just a gorgeous day at Atlantic Beach Country Club. Ashley striping it, but she doesn't look too happy with that. So we'll see. She's watching it. So let's see where Ashley's ball ended up. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. Amelia Lewis on 17. Amelia, as I said, from Jacksonville, level for the day, 1 under for the tournament. So Amelia Lewis on the tee on 17 with her practice swings behind the ball. A little scratch of the head as she prepares to blast it off the tee. Enjoyed watching Amelia yesterday. She had a lot of support out here, as she does again today. Beautiful day for six and golf spectating. And there we go. And let's see where Amelia ends up. The green on 17. Sorry, it was a lot of Wern that had teed off first. This is now Ashley Lau. As I said, tough day for Ashley. Let's see if she can make some moves on this drivable par 4. She gave that all she's got. She's watching it. And a little bit short there. Just short of the green for Ashley. You can really see that flag blowing in the wind on the 17th green. Oh, so it's a beautiful day here for the final round of the 2024 Atlantic Beach Classic here at Atlantic Beach Country Club. The first time this tournament has been held. And after talking to quite a few of the players yesterday, they were just over the moon to be here. They have enjoyed every minute of their week so far. They said the fans have been great. The members of the club have been fantastic. They've been hosting the players. They've been really welcoming them with open arms, and they have just loved the challenge of this course. We've obviously had some variable weather over the last 3 days, but even after the difficult conditions yesterday, the players were still coming off the green, waxing lyrical about how great the course is and how they've just really enjoyed their experience. Quite a few of the players had actually participated in the Monday qualifier for the LPGA Tour this week, and having missed out on that, made the trip here. Also spoke to a few players yesterday who skipped the qualifier altogether because they didn't want to miss out on this tournament. We were joined by Jodie Brothers from the epson-tour yesterday, and Jodie, who actually lives here, had said that this is really setting the benchmark for the epson-tour going forward. I mean, this event on site is huge. There's people everywhere. There's a lot of local vendors. Obviously, with the great weather today, I'm sitting beside, it's called the Freebirds Perch, but it's a little bar here. And yeah, these guys have got an incredible view over the 18th green and the first tee. So they're sitting here, really just enjoying. Sorry, I say the first tee, the 10th tee, but yeah, really just having a lovely day. The first tee. You'd think that I would know my way around by now, but yeah, it has been some tournament. So we're going to see the Atlantic Beach Classic on the regular schedule going forward. So we're on the fairway here at 18. Madison Young, Eureka Tanida, and Julia Johnson playing this final hole. And this is reachable in two for the majority of the field on this par 5. If you missed me talking about it in the Greater Jacksonville Open in 1966, Jack Nicklaus had an albatross here. So it wasn't called Atlantic Beach Country Club back then. And The course went through a big renovation in 2014, getting a new name and a redesign. But before that, it was the Selva Marina Country Club. And the course is steeped in history. Hosted the Corn Ferry Tour Championship for 3 years, 2016, 17, and 18. Crowning many champions who went on to play on the PGA Tour. So Julia Johnson up first, hitting her second shot on 18. And what I will tell you as we wait for Julia is our leaderboard has changed, and we now have a four-way tie at the top at 6 under par. Kendra Dalton, Jessica Porvosnik, Sydney Clanton, and Kim Kaufman all at 6 under par. Now remember, we just saw Mariajo Uribe finish her round at 5 under. She is now in the clubhouse, and if I were her, I would be keeping a very close eye on what's going on because she is in a great position. She's going to be. So we just saw a ball coming out of the bunker on 18 fairway. That was Tanida, who has laid up on this par 5. Julia Johnson, as you can see on your screen right now, about to hit her second shot. So Julia Johnson over the ball. And she is coming into this green, watching it, leaning. The ball lands in the left portion of the green and is rolling to the back. We saw Uribe with a very similar putt for eagle just 5 minutes ago. So Julia Johnson will have an eagle putt here on 18. Heading back to the fairway on 18. And this is Madison Young that we're going to see next. So Madison, Eureka, and Julia all starting the day on level par. Eureka having a great day. She is also 4 under on this final hole. So Eureka, who found herself in a little bit of trouble off the tee, she will be playing her third shortly. And we just saw Madison Young's ball really moving. So she's now in the front portion of this green. So Madison also going to have an eagle putt here on her final hole. So as they make their way up towards the 18th green, as I said, a great day for Eureka Tanida, who is 4 under on her final hole. Julia Johnson, 3 over for her day, 3 over total for the tournament. And Madison Young, 1 over total as she plays her final hole. So we will be back to the 18th green soon. This is 17 green and Amelia Lewis on the green. So that one not falling and Amelia walking after it. Amelia missing her birdie attempt. She will have a short putt for par. Ashley Lau up next. Well, Ashley and Laura both over their putts right now. And Ashley with her birdie putt here. So Ashley Lau with her attempt for birdie. And she made her birdie. So Laura Wern for birdie on the par 4 17th. The hole is right in front of Amelia. And she rolls that one by. So she's going to be coming back for par. So Amelia with her par on 17 coming up, but we're going to switch to the green on 18. So Eureka Tanida, you'll see her to the left of your screen. She, if she makes her birdie, will get to 5 under par and be one off the lead. Unica, she had to lay up after getting into a little bit of trouble off the tee. I'm sure she'll be slightly disappointed with that one. But she has a birdie attempt to get to 5 under par. Julia Johnson is going to be going first, and Julia with an eagle attempt here from a very similar spot to where Uribe was. You can't see her on your screen right now, but she is over to the left of the screen. Back left, she's going to have a very fast putt. If you can't see her on screen right now, you're going to see her ball in just a second. So there we go. You can see Julia in the purple on the far left. So her eagle attempt, this is going to be very quick from here onwards. And she is watching it. My goodness, what a putt. Oh, wow, that was incredible. What an attempt. And Julia Johnson is going to have a tap in birdie here on 18. My goodness, that was close. It's a very difficult putt to read, and she had it spot on. Well done. Julia Johnson with a birdie on her final hole, the par 5 18th. So we can see Eureka Tanida. Tanida walking off. She is not going to be putting next. Madison Young is up first. And this is an eagle attempt for Madison. Dressed all in blue. And she's watching it, and an early walk telling that one to slow down. But Madison will have a short putt for birdie. And then don't forget Eureka Tanida. She is 4 under for the day. She has a putt here to get to 5 under. And that would put her only 1 stroke off the lead. Our leaderboard is so Hello and welcome to the 2024 Atlantic Beach Classic. Sorry, we're having a few technical difficulties on this Saturday for the final round. Hopefully you can see the gorgeous Atlantic Beach Country Club right now. We're going to work on our technical difficulties, get this all sorted for you, and we'll be right back. Yes. Okay. Oh. Welcome back to our coverage. I'm so sorry for all these technical difficulties, but we're working on it and hopefully they won't happen again. But we are here on the 18th hole in the fairway for Amelia Lewis. Let me give you an indication of how windy it is here. We have clubs on the just at the back of 18 green and they just blew over, traveled a mile. So there was a bit of panic here for a second as everything was flying out of a golf bag, but I think everything has been found, located, and secured. But Amelia is checking that wind. That's the thing; it is deceiving here for sure. You think it's calmed down, but we are close to the ocean here. We are only not even a mile from the ocean. So Amelia Lewis is from Jacksonville. This is her second shot on the par 5 18th. She plays in this weather all the time, so she should be used to it. Amelia 3 over. Amelia doubling 17. And we can't actually see Amelia's ball right now. So Laura Wearn up next with her second shot here at 18. She certainly hit that tee shot a mile. So let's have a look and see what Laura can do here. And there she goes. She lands safely on the green as the ball trickles away from the hole. And our group are all walking up now towards the 18th green. As I said, Amelia Lewis coming off a double bogey on 17. She was having a good day. She had a birdie on 15, bogey on 16, double on 17 as she approaches the green for her final hole. So we're going to head over to the green on 16. Rachel Rohana, Sarah White, and Ji-Yoon Baek. Sarah White putting for birdie here on 16. Sarah needs this to get back to 2 under, which is where she started her day. So that was Sarah White. Okay, now we can get a closer look at the action on 16 green. All right, let's see what's going on here from just off the green. And this will be a par attempt after going in the hazard. Rachel Rohana with her par attempt. And the ball is rolling. So she's going to drop one here, Rohana on 16, as she taps in for her bogey. Sorry, this is Rohana for birdie. Okay, yeah, apologies. So this is Rachel Rohana with her birdie attempt. Having a nice long look at this one. Oh, so it'll be a par for Rachel Rohana on 16. And Sarah White will be up next for her par. And our lead is now 6 under. Kendra Dalton and Jessica Porvasnik at 6 under par at the top of this leaderboard. So Sarah White with her par attempt here on 16. And she makes it. Nice one for White. So we're going to head back to the green on 18. And this is the group of Amelia Lewis, Ashley Lau, and Laura Weirn. This is their final hole of the day. And we'll take a look at these putts on 18. So Amelia Lewis and we see Amelia over the ball and rolling, 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 and oh, in the hole. And that was fantastic for Amelia Lewis as she takes the ball out of the hole. Nice fist pump with the caddy. All right, so we see Ashley Lau and Laura Weirn on the green here on 18. And Ashley Lowe is going to be up first. So this will be her birdie attempt on 18. And oh, that's a difficult miss there for Ashley. And finally, we're going to have Laura. Hopefully this is going to be the final putt of the day for this group. There we go. Tidies up there. And hugs all round on the 18th green as their tournament comes to a close. So to the green on 17, Sarah White just teed off. And this is a drivable par 4 today, and Sarah coming up just short. Rachel Rohana going to be up next. She's on the tee on 17. And let's see if Rachel can reach this green. And she makes it on. What a hit. Rachel from Pennsylvania. And this is Bake on the tee. All starting the day at 2 under par. Bake is now 4 over for the day, 2 over for the tournament. That puts her in a tie for 33rd currently. This has been an exciting hole to watch today. What a beautiful swing. And she's just short of the green as well. Rolling on. Nice. Good job. So she's going to have an uphill putt for eagle alongside Rachel Rohana, who's 6 over for the day, 4 over for the tournament as they play their second last hole here. So you can still see how the wind is blowing here in Atlantic Beach. On the tee here at 18. So the final hole for this group. This is Muriel Galdiano, Bridget Thibault, and Davy Weber, who joined us on the show yesterday. She's having a good day today, starting at 1 under par. And she is 2 under for the total, for the tournament, sorry. And yeah, Davy, we said, was our best dressed out on the course yesterday. So we'll be checking in with her on 18 shortly. Maybe she'll come and chat to us again afterwards. She was great fun. All right, so this is the 2024 Atlantic Beach Classic, and we'll be back with more action in just a second. So it's the 2024 Atlantic Beach Classic on the Epson Tour, and we are bringing you live coverage until the tournament concludes here on GK Live TV. I'm Diane Knox-Bayless, thrilled to be with you as we check in with our leaderboard to see how things are looking. When I tell you that this is changing, literally every time I look at it, that is no exaggeration. We now have 4 tied at the top on 6 under par. Kendra Dalton, Jessica Porvasnik, Brianna Chacon, and Kim Kaufman. So they are all on 6 under par. And Kendra is having a great day. She is 3 under through 13. Jessica 2 under through 13 has been having a bit of an up and down day after having a 2-shot lead pretty early on in the tournament. Brianna 1 under through 12, and Kim is level through 12. So we are on the green here at 17. And Sarah White is going to play her second from just short of the green here on 17. Our overnight leader was Lauren Stevenson, but she is not having the day she was looking for. 5 over through 12, putting her at 3 under for the tournament. Bearing in mind, Lauren shot an 8 under 63 in the opening round. So here's Sarah White with her second on 17. Sarah is 1 over for the day, 1 under for the tournament. And let's see what Sarah's going to do here if she can get up and down for birdie. Just short of the green, she's going to be chipping here. And if this goes in, it would be a nice eagle. But yeah, hopefully she can make some magic here. And oh, that was good. A bend of the knees to sit, sit, sit. She's going to have that for birdie. And that would get Sarah to 2 under par. So we have 2 eagle putts here on 17 now. Also in this group, Bake and Rohana. So Bake's going to be up first. So Bake is 5 over on the day. This would be a huge make for her. A lot of people having a difficult day today. The wind is definitely challenging, and as I said earlier on in the show, we have seen every type of weather over these 3 days. So let's see if Bake can make this eagle putt, which would really boost her up that leaderboard with 1 more hole to play. So over the ball. The ball is rolling. And she's going to miss that. But she will have a birdie attempt where every single stroke is going to make a huge difference, not just in this tournament and in this leaderboard, but the race for the card. 15 LPGA Tour cards are going to be awarded for the 2025 season. So a birdie for Bank and Rachel Rohana with her eagle attempt here too. So Sarah White and Rachel Rohana still to putt out, and it looks like Sarah's going to be up first on 17. We're going to check on them, but we're going to go to the fairway at 18, and this is Davy Weber, our best dressed from the Netherlands, her second shot on this par 5. We joke that Davey's the best dressed because I said, well, she's European, of course she is. And I got a bit of a hard time for that yesterday. But what I will say is I have a British passport and an American passport, so I can, I'm impartial all around. I sit on that fence. All right, so this is Rohana, Rachel Rohana on the 17th green. And she has 7 foot for eagle. We're just confirming that. our eyes on the ground are going to give us confirmation, hopefully. And just misses. That's a tough one, but a tap in birdie there for Rachel. All right, as Rachel walks off the green. And it's the final round of the 2024 Atlantic Beach Classic, the first one on the epson-tour schedule, the road to the LPGA, and we are thrilled to be here. It's been a great day here. Oh gosh, sorry, my tee sheet just blew away and I caught it. That was a very skillful, a very skillful catch from me. I'm glad that was not caught on camera though, because I'm sure it didn't look very graceful. But yeah, it's windy out here today. That's that was proof. I lost all my tee sheets yesterday, and they blew onto the 18th green, so it's definitely not one of my proudest moments. But we are, as I said, so happy to be here as we are reaching the climax of the 2024 Atlantic Beach Classic. And let's have a look, as we've had one pull away from the pack at the top of our leaderboard, Jessica Porvasnik. She has been up and down all day today, but she is now 7 under par and one shot clear at the top. I'm going to give you a little rundown of Jessica's day. She's 3 under through 14, but she started par, birdie, bogey, birdie, par, birdie, par, 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 birdie, bogey, par, par, birdie on 14 there. So Jessica has 4 holes to play. And she is currently 3 under and 7 under total for the tournament to lead by 1. Kendra Dalton, Brianna Chacon, and Kim Kaufman all at 6 under par. We're here on the 18th green. And in this group, we have Davy Weber, Muriel Galdiano, and Brigitte Thibault from Quebec. I tried to do my French twang there, which is probably terrible. So we can see Davy on the green in her salmon pink trousers, probably the best way to describe them. Bit of action around the green as the other two get ready to play. And we have somebody who's way off, and there's a little crowd over, well, to the player's right of the green. And she seems to be in a little bit of trouble. I can't actually see any balls on this 18th green. Davy Weber in the bunker. I think we have a couple of balls in the sand actually down here. So we'll check back with our 18th green action. And as I said, we have someone way off to the side. So we're going to head to the green on 16. Not yet, but we will shortly. Okay, we're going to 16 green now. And we'll have a look at the action there. So it looks like we have a rules official on scene. Let's have a look to see what is going on here on 16. So they're hanging around to see what that ruling is going to be. We will find out what's happening there and keep you up to date on the 16th green. This is Kumkang Park for birdie. Oh, and Never good when that ball doesn't disappear. Park is level through 15, 2 under total for the tournament. Opened with a 68, followed it up with a 72 yesterday, and started the day exactly where she is right now, 2 under par. We're just going to get clarification of exactly what's been happening here on the 16th green. And our leader, Jessica Porvasnik, at 7 under par. We're going to watch her as she reaches 16 in just about 5 minutes' time. Okay, so this is Jennifer Chang. And that was a nice putt. Tap in for bogey for Jennifer. She went in the hazard. And Amanda Doherty for a short birdie attempt here to get her to 4 under par. And we know she's going to have 2 good scoring holes on 17 and 18 coming in. All right, so nice. And the ball drops for birdie. And now in a tie for 6th. So heading back to the green on 18, and we will check in with the action here. So Marielle Galdiano from Hawaii. And she hit her second way off. So she is scrambling here on her final hole. With that putt left for par. We had Thibault and Weber both in the greenside bunker. So they're going to be putting for birdie. Okay. So with these two with their birdie attempts coming up on 18 first up, it's going to be Bridget Thibault. Okay, so birdie attempt coming up short. And she'll have that to tap in and tidy up for par. And Davy Weber will have her birdie attempt on 18. So Davy has this to get to 3 under par, currently in a tie for 12th at 2 under. So 3 under will propel her into the top 10. In her salmon pink pants. And over the ball. This is a big putt for Davy. Valuable points. Oh, no, that putt is tripping everyone up today. There's a lot more break in that putt than you would think. So a par for Davy on this final hole. Safe to say that this group will not be pleased with their overall performance on this scoreable closing hole. I'm laughing because when anyone comes anywhere near me and they see the headset, they think that they can't make any noise. I quite like the background noise, to be honest. But there you go. And there we go. Hugs all round on 18. And Davy Weber, who we caught up with on the show yesterday, so we will see if we can maybe catch up with her as she finishes and signs her scorecard. So we're on the fairway at 18, and Rachel Rohana with her second shot here on the par 5. And she's watching it as the ball comes up, and she's on the green in 2, rolling to the back left, which is a very common spot today. And yesterday it would have been the perfect position for the pin. But the greens are playing a lot differently today. So Sarah White on the fairway at 18, and her second shot. It's fun to see this par 5 reachable in 2 today. And she is watching it. And this looks good. Well, she's in that bottom part of the green. She's going to have a nice putt for eagle. She was hoping to get a little bit of roll, but that ball just stopped dead. However, good eagle opportunity coming up for Sarah White. So the final round of the 2024 Atlantic Beach Classic. And we have one more in this group to hit. And this is Bake, who hit. This is her third shot because I was going to say if that was her tee shot, it was a monster, but she hit it into the fairway bunker. So this is her third shot into the green on 18. So let's see if she can get up and down for birdie on her final hole. Okay, so on the tee here, this is our leader on 16 now, Jessica Porvasnik. She is 3 under for the day, 7 under total, and leads by 1. This leaderboard is just all over the place because this is just action packed as these women play the final few holes. And the lead is just back and forth, back and forth. But Jessica, she has had a topsy-turvy day, to say the least. So, with a couple of good scoring opportunities coming up for her, she's going to be looking to definitely capitalize. But this is going to be exciting to follow. Okay, so as we're watching them walk down, we will check out some action again in just a second. So we're going to be closely following the bunched group at the top of this leaderboard as they make their way to the final three holes in the next little while. So on the 16th hole right now, we have Kendra Dalton, who's in the mix. And we're going to check in with her in just a few minutes. This is the 2024 Atlantic Beach Classic, and we are on the 16th green right now, watching Kendra Dalton with a birdie attempt coming up. Now, Kendra is 5 under, 2 shots off the lead. This would get her to 6 under and within one. So on the 16th, this is Kendra Dalton as she rolls the ball, and it looks like she has not played that break high enough. And the ball rolls out to leave Kendra a testy one for par on the 16th. Okay. So Kendra has 2 scoreable holes ahead of her on 17 and 18. The only thing is, the pack that plays behind her are going to have the exact same opportunities, which means we're going to have a very thrilling close to this tournament, the first Atlantic Beach Classic. So Jessica Porvasnik, she has just dropped one and she is now back to 6 under par. When I tell you her day has been a roller coaster, my goodness. Actually, I'm going to see how many pars Jessica's had today because she has just been birdie, bogey, birdie, bogey. So she is back to 6 under par and she birdied 14 and bogeyed 15. 7 pars, 5 birdies, and 3 bogeys for Jessica today. She opened with a 64, followed that with a 74 in round two. And she is at the top alongside Brianna Chacon and Kim Kaufman. So they are all on 6 under par at the top of the leaderboard. Mariaho Uribe, who we watched finish at 5 under. Uribe is in the clubhouse at 5 under par, and she's alongside Kendra Dalton in a tie for fourth. Kendra on the 16th green with a par attempt upcoming. So it's going to be a thrilling end to this tournament, and we have the action on GK Live TV. Hole 16, 17, and 18. And you're seeing the 16th green right now. So we will watch Kendra Dalton's par attempt shortly. This is Lindsay McCurdy. This is her par attempt. Lindsay started the day on -3, and she is level as she has this par attempt. So, McCurdy on the 16th green. And this is a big par putt. Big money, big points, and she comes up short. That's going to be frustrating for Lindsay McCurdy. So Kendra Dalton for par to stay one back. So this is a big par putt. So watching on 16 green as Kendra takes her time with this one. So Kendra Dalton's important par putt. Oh no, that's gonna hurt. But as we say, we have these scoreable holes upcoming on the drivable par 4 17th and then the reachable par 5 18th. It's a beautiful day here in Atlantic Beach, and we have some great crowds out watching the action. It's a brilliant atmosphere. I'm sitting here right behind the 18th green, and it's busy. There's a bar right beside me, so it's that's where everyone's going. They're all going to enjoy their Saturday and watch a little bit of action. I tell you, they keep walking past me with trays of food and goodness. Right, so we're going to go to the fairway on 16 and check in over there to see what's going on. We have Jessica Porvasnik in the fairway. She is our co-leader at 6 under par. 3 tied at the top right now. So in this group, we have Jessica, Karen Chung, and Fiona Su. Jessica from Ohio, Karen from New Jersey, Fiona from New Zealand. So let's have a look. This is not Jessica hitting right now. Karen Chung having a good day. She's level through 15, 4 under. And Fiona is 2 under for the tournament. So in nice and close for Karen Chung. And the fairway on 16. So Karen Chung putting herself in a good position. She's at 4 under.
So dumb. I know. Thank you. Yeah. A lot of good ones.
I'm right beside the scoring tent here. You can see spectators in the fairway. So we're going to head to the tee on 16. And we have Sydney Clanton Hannah Livy Armour, Marissa Steen. Marissa level through, well, let's have a look. Seem to be, let's have a look to see where she is. So we're going to check in with that group in a little while. So on the tee at 16 right now, Sydney Clanton, Hannah Livy Armour, and Marissa Steen. Marissa 2 under. Sydney also 2 under. And Hannah having a tough day. She's 1 over now, 6 over for the day. Beautiful view of the 16th tee down that fairway. Narrow, narrow tee shot, very intimidating. There we go. What a noise. So the group making their way off the tee at 16, heading down to find their balls in the fairway. Okay, so in the fairway at 16, we have one of our leaders, Jessica Porvasnik.
She's Jessica was squatting. This be no. This be zoo.
So on the green here at 16. Fiona Zhu is going to be up first. This is going to be her birdie attempt. And this is Jessica Porvasnik putting for birdie. She's tied at the top. So this would be 4 solo lead for Jessica to get to 7 under par. And she strikes the ball, rolling, rolling. Oh, so she will remain at 6 under par and tied for the lead as she comes off the 16th green. All right. 3 tied at the top, still here in the 2024 Atlantic Beach Classic. We are going to have a thrilling end to this tournament. Right, over to the fairway on 18. And Kumkang Park hitting out of the bunker, her second shot here on 18. That is a pesky bunker over there. But the bunker potentially saved Park from the water. So this is her second shot. We'll see how she gets on. Approaching this green. Is she gonna, she might be laying up here. Let's have a look and see what she does. So Park from the bunker. Big swing from the sand. And she just shy of the green here on 18 as the ball rolls back further. She's going to be in a nice position down there, avoiding that sand trap. So, second shot on 18. For Amanda Doherty. She's 4 under, 2 under on the day. So if she can get on into, man, if she makes that eagle, that'll put her in the bunch at the top of the leaderboard. But Amanda could be sitting pretty in the clubhouse at 5 under if she birdies. So let's have a look. Amanda Doherty backing off the ball again. I tell you, the wind on this final hole is tricky. It's a bit of a swirly wind here. We've seen a lot of them backing off the ball. Let's have a look. Amanda Doherty with her second shot on 18. And she's watching it, leaning, and she comes up short and lands in that greenside bunker. So watching them walk up to the green on 18. And wow, what a thrilling end. So we have so much coming up. We're going to be watching all of our leaders as they make their way through 16, 17, and 18 here at the Atlantic Beach Classic. Don't miss a second of the action here on GK Live TV. Oh. This is the 2024 Atlantic Beach Classic at Atlantic Beach Country Club, just outside of Jacksonville in Florida. The epson-tour road to the LPGA. This is so exciting. If you have missed a second of the action up until now, then let me tell you where we're at. We have a three-way tie at the top. Jessica Porvasnik, Brianna Chacon, and Kim Kaufman all at 6 under par. As we show you the tee here on 16. So we are having a look at these tee shots. Okay, so nice pink outfit here on the tee. And what a nice swing. Quick drop of the club and pick up of the tee. we're going to have a look at the green on 18. And coming up short, a little chip up there. That was, the shot came from the fairway bunker, so that's going to be a putt for birdie. So from the front green side bunker. And Amanda Doherty having a chat with her caddy to see what they're going to do here. Doesn't have a huge amount of green to work with. And she's really rehearsing. Amanda Doherty is 4 under. So to get up and down for birdie and put her in the clubhouse at 5 under would be very nice. So let's see what she can do here. And the ball, oh, great. Run, 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 run. Oh, looked like it was going to hit the pin at one point. The ball comes back a little bit as well. So she's going to have that to get to 5 under par. We only have a two-way tie at the top now. Jessica Porvasnik and Kim Kaufman after Brianna just bogeyed to get to 5 under. So Porvasnik and Kaufman both at 6 under par. And we're going to see Jessica Porvasnik on the 17th hole. She opened with a 64. She shot 74 yesterday, but man, she is scrambling back and forth today on the tee at 17. This is Porvasnik's group. So Fiona Zhu on the tee. So she's about to tee off here. She's 3 under for the tournament, 1 under for the day as she stands on the 17th tee and gives that one a blast on this drivable par 4. And it's into the hazard. So not a good 2-shot for Fiona. So on the 17th tee, and gave that one a good smack as well. Watching it. And then here we have Jessica Porvasnik on the tee on 17. So big opportunity for Jessica as she is tied at the top alongside Kim Kaufman. And Jessica has got 2 real scoring holes ahead of her. But look at the club choice for Jessica on 17. She is hitting iron, doesn't have one of the big clubs. She's playing a little bit safe here, and who can blame her? She has seen that fluctuating leaderboard, I'm sure, and her fluctuating scorecard as well. But they have all teed off on 17 and are heading towards their balls on the fairway. So Porvasnik, 2 under on her day and 6 under as we return to the 18th green, and Amanda Doherty has her birdie attempt to get to 5 under par. And this would tie her with the clubhouse leader. Huge putt for Doherty. This would get her to 5 under par, sitting in the clubhouse alongside Mariajo Uribe. And 5 under would be a pretty nice score to be sitting on, watching the final few groups come in. So Doherty over the ball. And she misses. Tough one for Doherty, who will finish her day at 4 under par and currently in a tie for fifth. So Park having a look at her line, getting the caddy in to assist. And Kumkang Park level on her day, 2 under for the tournament in a tie for 12th. One more birdie could propel her into the top 10, which would be valuable for points in the race for the card. So really taking her time with this one. So big putt here. Kumkang Park. And she makes that on 18. Fantastic finish for Park. So we're going to head to the fairway on 18. Valerie Plata up first as we make our way to the 18th fairway. And Plata having a look, sussing things out, seeing where she's at. So she's, there we go, Valerie Plata, who is 3 over. So Plata won't be hitting first. She was just sussing that all out. Checking the wind. Oh, she is going to hit. Going to be going for this green in 2 on the par 5 18th. Let's see if she can make a jump up this leaderboard to end her day. Tell you, the wind down there is definitely causing some confusion, which is why you'll see them backing off a couple of times, taking their time to figure out exactly what they're going to do as they finish their tournament. And she hits the ball. She's watching it. Let's see where this ball's going to end up. And I don't see it there. Oh, hang on. I can see a volunteer with a quiet sign crossing over. Oh no. This is never a good sign. Oh no. She must have landed in the water. She did, because our volunteer is standing where her ball crossed. So second shot here on 18. And Lindsay McCurdy. So the second shot for Lindsay McCurdy on 18. And she is 2 over. One. Oh no, she's signaling that she is gonna be. Oh my gosh, she did not like that one. Out to her right. Lindsay McCurdy is 1 under and in a tie for 16th right now. And Kendra Dalton, who has had a great tournament so far. She is 4 under and in a tie for 5th right now as she's about to play her second. So we have a great view here of Kendra Dalton in the fairway. So third shot for Kendra. She will not be going for this in 2. And after seeing the previous 2 hit wayward second shots, maybe a good move for Kendra, who is, I do not see the ball on the green either though. Oh man, that was a mistake for Kendra Dalton, who sits in a tie for 5th at 4 under par right now. Not a good time for Dalton to be making any error on her final hole in the position that she is in. So we're going to head to the green on 17. Jessica Provaznik has a putt for birdie to regain the solo lead at 7 under par. She is 2 under for the day at 6 under total right now. Jessica Provaznik. And she's watching it, watching it, watching it. Oh, it doesn't drop. The skies are getting quite dark here again in Atlantic Beach. Jessica tidying up for her par, and she remains at 6 under par and in a tie for the lead alongside Kim Kaufman. So we're going to head to 16 green.
Oh, you moved. Let's start going.
And a great birdie there. For Brianna Chacon. And that puts her back into that pack at the top of the leaderboard at 6 under par. Playing in the final group today alongside Kim Kaufman and Lauren Stevenson. So Kim Kaufman, if she makes this, this is her par putt, sorry, to remain in a tie at the top. Okay, so Kaufman is going to drop one, and even after missing her birdie putt, Jessica Porvasnik is going to take the solo lead here as Kaufman falls to 5 under par if this one drops. So Kaufman tidying up for her bogey. So the blue skies have turned here at Atlantic Beach Country Club, and we have a lot of cloud cover with some dark clouds. I'm looking off to my right and I see the blue sky, but over the course right now, things are getting kind of dark with some black clouds. I keep checking the weather forecast. You can see the dark sky perfectly on screen right now. And the forecast tells us we might have some rain starting in the next 15 minutes. So let's see if we can get through this. So back to the tee on 17. Sydney Clanton, Hannah, Livy Armour, and Marissa Steen in this group. So this being the drivable par 4 on 17. So 17T. And the ball has been struck. And the ball ends up in the right greenside bunker on 17. And on the tee, in a great purple skirt. And there we go, making her way. And I can see that ball on the green. Oh my goodness. What a fantastic shot on 17. Eagle putt upcoming. And this is Hannah Livy Armour. Great swing. Okay, some big hits on 17. And she's watching it. Okay, so our final groups are going to be in our featured holes of 16, 17, and 18, and we will be bringing you all the action as this tournament comes to a close. And right now, the winner, who knows who it's going to be? Right, on the green at 18. And Lindsay McCurdy there. Oh no, the horn has blown at a terrible time. Oh my goodness, I can see Valerie Plata on the 18th green with her hands over her mouth as if to say, this is the worst time for this to happen. I cannot believe it. Weather in the radar, obviously. Everyone's marking their balls on the 18th green. So, with thunder and lightning in the radar, with lightning in the area, they have to clear the course. And there's a lot of movement around here right now. For safety reasons, everyone is making their way off the course here at Atlantic Beach Country Club. We will keep you updated with all information as we get it, of course. We hope we will be back. We hope we get to finish. And as everyone makes their way off the course, we hopefully will be back soon.